Hello, park builders, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2 and our little project called Jurassic Theme Park, where we are building all the movies in one gigantic park. And we already had Jurassic Park, the Dominion Biosyn section, and the DFW. And now we are going further with Jurassic World, as you might guess. And so we had placed the lagoon, and in front of the lagoon, of course, there are hotels. So because of there are not or there's not so much space, I put the hotels very close to the lagoon, and then I go with a lot of path work. For this side of the park, or for the hotel section, you see, I used the premium or luxury path, so the white one. And then I thought, fill it all up with path. And then I deleted. Thought about maybe it's better when we have a beach. So I was trying to paint sand there, but then I realized, as you can see now, that the sand in this park or on this map is, well, it's not really sand. It looks more like stones. So I decided back and fill it up with path. Here I was thinking about having a little bit water in front, so the lagoon looks like it's going further there, but yeah, well, I give up and replace all the path work I did before. And if you would like to see how it could look with sand and with some water in front, I also made a video of Jurassic World, so rebuilding Jurassic World. If you would like to see that, it's linked right up in the corner. Now we are releasing our Mosasaurus. Then placing the viewing galleries and the shark feeder like it was in the movie. Here I accidentally deleted one of the lagoons. This happens most of the time when I'm placing path very close to the lagoon and then trying to delete the path. And I wanted to have the path very close to the lagoon, I think. a lot of path work, and then I little fellow who got escaped. And yeah, as you can see, I deleted the path again because it was not perfect. So as I wanted to, then I tried it again, and this time it looks much better. And now I was trying to find the middle of the lagoon. So from here on, we are going to make the popular street from the Jurassic World movie with the is it the innovation center at the top? I think so. So this fella is going back in his enclosure. Yeah, and because of I had to feed the Mosasaurus, I placed the hatchery again and put a ranger team on it. So the shark feeder will be filled up. There was a little structure who wasn't right, so I corrected. And here I was looking how many buildings I can place, because we have to leave it as small as possible. And normally this path in the movie is for the T-Rex enclosure, but we are going to place another dinosaur there. So here is the innovation center coming. Trying to place it in the middle, and then the road or path that I actually always do around the building. And as you can see now, the path won't fit in there, so I had to delete it again and then make a new path. And here is where I decided to place smaller buildings so everything will fit. Deleting all the buildings again. It's just learning by doing. So I'm just trying out which kind of buildings I can place, and I think this was what I was decided for. So we have a big shop, a middle or medium-sized shop, and a toilet with a shelter behind it. So that's the miniature rebuild of the popular Jurassic World Main Street. And here I was filling up the path a little bit, so it doesn't have has this small corner in it. And now, of course, the monorail. In this part, I just made a point-to-point monorail, so it doesn't go all around the park. So it comes, or it starts here at this point, goes to the Innovation Center, and then um, I think there is going to be a third one, and the monorail is driving from A to B to C, and then back from C to B to A. Now we are starting with all the decorations for our main street. Like those banners. When you place enough of them, it looks very nice. So there are going to be more banners. And what I did here now was placing also some flags, banners, and the fountains. And I orientated myself by the lines on the red path. So as you can see, I leave two squares, then place a flag, then a fountain, and because this takes too long, I was counting 5 squares between the fountains, and then I had the same uh, distance between all of them. And then I thought to make another connection uh, from the normal path to the Innovation Center. And then we started with our two enclosures are coming on this side. Here I was thinking about having a path or a part of the monorail inside of the enclosure, but then I realized that the station was in the way, so I decided to do not. And those are our two enclosures. Now we decorate it a little bit, of course, with some elevation and some water, some trees, forest. I, as usual, just randomize uh, the elevation. And here comes the Jurassic World Ranger team. So the dinosaurs who are getting in this enclosure won't starve. I add the task to a ranger post, and also did it here because first I had the ranger team from the Biosyn section over there, and I correct that. Now we are decorate the path a little bit with some trees, and hmm, that's that's a very cool looking actually. And here comes our dinosaurs. So we have the Indoraptor in the big enclosure, and we have the Velociraptors in the small enclosure. Um, I know we also had Velociraptors in the first Jurassic Park movie, and also in the second and third one. I don't know, but would like to have the skins from the Jurassic World movie. So we have Blue, Delta, and I can't remember how the other two called. Most important, Blue. Um, so yeah, it's the same with the T-Rex. I decided to have the T-Rex from the Jurassic Park movie because it was the first time the T-Rex was in one of those movies, and although the T-Rex has a role in all of the movies, I think it's the first one who was the most impressive. Well, it was for me. So I decided to place a T-Rex in the Jurassic Park area and not another T-Rex in all the other areas. So, well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and maybe also subscribe to the channel. And most important, I wish you a wonderful day.